Hi, welcome to Indigo Wings Intuitive. I'm Tina and we're going to do our weekly read. We are going to use Alice in Wonderland Oracle and Oracles of Shadow and Light. So let's see what comes in this week. It's quite big cards, so I never know how to shuffle them properly. I'm going to go back in. So first one out is Such a Curious Dream. It's grounding, returning to reality and coming home. And we have Use Your Time Well. Make every moment count. So there's those two. We'll get a couple from this one and then we'll see what comes in with Spirit. I wanted to flip out. They're alive. So we have Grumpy, Red Fairy, Be True to Yourself. We have the Three Little Witches, or the Three Witchy Sisters, it says, The Power of Three. And Amara, I'm useless at actually pronouncing these things, but Amara the Meheni, Aloha Healing. So let's have a look at what we've got. So this one, I am really thinking that Spirit are more moving towards the grounding energy. So we're moving through some times of exploration and being curious about things in order to bring clarity to the situation, or take what resonates, by the way, and leave the rest. But this feels like, you know, you're opening up, you've been opening up, wondering the path, curious about lots of different things and where to go and what your goals and dreams are. And this week is about grounding that energy, grounding your energy, and bringing some more clarity, because when we're grounded and centered, we can actually bring more clarity to a situation or an event or feelings and emotions. So a good way to ground yourself in is to connect to Mother Earth, and I teach this all the time, but you could visualize this, or you could actually go outside barefoot, put yourself, you know, your feet to the ground, and imagine your energy travelling into the earth and Mother's Earth travelling into you. This is like we are going around, the energy is back and forth and flowing, and you are grounding yourself. Visualize your feet and the roots of a tree coming from the soles of the feet and travelling down into the ground. And also you can see that movement can go up and down. You can see it as any colour, any energy moving up and down, and you're grounding yourself into reality, into where you are now, to bring you clarity on what you're curious about, what your dreams and goals are about. Okay, next one is the little Cheshire Cat. Well, look at his face. Use your time well, make every moment count. So maybe for some of you this could be about business, and it's about planning, and it's about your next steps and about your next seasons. That's what I'm hearing from Spirit, of if you can relate towards business in any way, or self-employment, that kind of thing. So we are planning and we are adventuring, and we are kind of like looking at our next element and how we can make that work for us on a normal level, or non-business wise. It's spending time with those that you love, your family or friends, or spending quality time with yourself, making sure that self-nurture, making everything get into your hobbies that Spirit has just said, hobbies. So make sure that you're doing and living how you really want to. So for instance, if you're interested in something, have a go. You know, make it everything, you know, have that quality time. They've just shown me a cup of tea for some reason, so have that quality time, have a nice cup of tea, have that moment to yourself. Those are all quality moments as well. Just have that brief moment to yourself, nice cup of tea or coffee, whatever you drink. Maybe you don't drink any of that. Herbal tea. That moment, and where you can just sit and have a breath. That is a quality moment. Okay. Let's move on to these ones. It's Grumpy Red Fairy. I like Grumpy Red Fairy. Be true to yourself. Okay, so we see and her colours stand out, the red. So the red is another grounding colour. It's a root chakra. So we are grounding ourselves, and in a way, if you go back to the first card, you can be true to yourself when you are grounded in your reality. So that's what Spirit are linking this one to. So that grounding energy must be very important at the moment for you to ground your energy. It's relatable to this card. Okay, so you can be true to your path, you can be true to your material path, you can be true to your spiritual path, and you can be who you are and who you want to be. So this also relates, because this is a healing energy, going back to the cup of tea and the breath in, the quality moments. Those are the times of where we centre ourselves, the grounding, and it's also healing. Mother Earth is healing. So if you can visualise that energy, your energy moving down and her energy moving up, that is a healing, okay? And we have that healing energy coming in, that brightness, that refreshness, cleansing is what I get, because you can see there, she has a waterfall, which the Spirit have just pointed out. So we have cleansing energy coming in this week as well. So we are cleansing our energy and moving forward. 3 witchy sisters. The power of 3. So 3 as a number means life, death and rebirth. It is the Trinity, the Holy Trinity, and symbolises lots of different things. So you can look up the number 3 as well. But we have another Trinity number. We have number 9. So we have 3, 6 and 9. It's just that energy of bringing that, you know, to like that said, live in the moment, live every moment, let go of what you can't control, let go of the past, move forward. That's the death part. We're moving forward, closing the door, and the rebirth part is that grounding and that bringing that clarity, and we're moving through curious things. We're moving through curious nature. That's really great to explore anything that you're curious about. We're moving through, and we have the power of 3, power of the elements with us, and the power of 3 is really powerful energy. It's the focus, it's the moving through, the let go, be in the present, move towards the future. Those 3 different elements. Okay, I hope that resonates with some of you. Leave what doesn't and just take what does. I shall be back next week. I am really grateful for your likes and subscribes and all that jazz, and I'll still see you next time.